All right, we are live. Welcome to Bristol, everyone. We had a really good race Wednesday where I just tore the field apart multiple times, even with damage. So I'm hoping that today we can do the same thing, but without the damage. I've hemorrhaged a little bit of I rating, unfortunately, so strength of field won't be as high, so the feet won't be as impressive if I do manage a really good finish tonight, but still, the car works. We know that much. It's just not getting screwed over repeatedly. That's proving to be the issue now. And we are up. Oh, that's interesting. It's darker than I remember it being last time. Had my eye overlay on. Had to restart the computer for Windows updates. Who knows? Maybe it won't brick. I looks like I'll need to reconfigure my controls. Great. That's always fun. Oh, I hate doing this to the poor wheel. Because, well, for one, it's not even showing it's plugged in. I hate G-Hub. So much. But it doesn't look like it's G-Hub doing it this time. It's not detecting my wheel at all. We might have a problem. It's not detecting them at all. G-Hub, can you unfuck yourself, please? Okay. Now it's there. Okay. We'll close that. 4-speed bat's gone. Let's see if it comes to me when I actually... There it is. Is it centered properly? Okay, well, we'll see how it feels to drive. I forgot that that's something that likes to happen when you have a Windows update, is it loves to completely mess up your controls. The feedback feels a little light, but I am just on pit road. But it's cooler than I remember it being for NiS. Then again, it is late in the practice session, so time is really run for. That's fine. It'll do for just practicing.
All right.
Slow car down low. Car stop low. Go high. Slow car up high. Slow car up high. Go low. Go low. Go low. Go low. 23.447. Car stop down low. Outside. Clear.
Why would you just sit in the middle of the track like that? Brother, I've got like 7 minutes to get the feeling in for the night, to get warmed up. What are you doing? Let me make sure I've got the right window pulled up over here. Rets, there we go. I really like this track, but it seems like my luck, the bad luck has continued kind of this week. I had a really fast truck for the C-Class Open, made several attempts at that and just could not finish top 5. Could not quit getting wrecked out, plat flat, ghost for it. It just, everything was terrible. And we've had a fast next gen too. You saw me march through the field Wednesday multiple times, even with heavy damage.
Slow car down low. Go low. Go low. Go high. Go high. 23.5.
But my attempts at the A opens and stuff that I've done off camera and off stream have not gone well. I got left hooked yesterday from like 6th in a top split race.
Go high. 50.
And then immediately after that, I recovered from it a little bit, got most of the damage fixed.
Slow car up high. Clear outside. Go
And
low.
immediately after that, someone spun in front of me and forgot that the brake is something you're supposed to hold down when you're wrecked. Backed up the track on the straightaway and essentially clipped through my my left front fender and tore the left front out of the car and ended my race in like 30 laps. So I got off after that. I'm starting to think that I'm missing something fundamental when it comes to racecraft. Like, I try to keep it off people, I try to keep it clean, but I'm starting to think that racing people hard is just turning people into idiots. So, like tonight, we're not going to qualify unless I'm like the #1 car. We're not going to qualify. We're not going to run hard at all until like the last 50 laps. I am going to do everything in my power to not spook people, because apparently that's what I'm doing. That's just a guess. It's kind of the idea that I've come up with myself. But it just seems to be what's happening. People cannot keep their car together around me when I'm racing them. I don't know if it's just I'm pushing them too hard. That's my guess. Or maybe I'm just surrounded by idiots. But whatever it is, it's getting old really fast. I've taught myself how to at least get passable tunes on these cars. I've spent months doing it, and now that I've got the speed and the consistency to go with it, I'm getting screwed over by other people now. That was inevitable. Luckily, it's just practice. The car feels fine. Not too tight, not too loose. But man, this will be a messy race. Hello, who joined?
Hello, it's David.
How are you?
Doing alright, well, you know, man.
Getting ready for NiS. Hoping to not get killed by idiots. You know, the usual. I can't even find the right channel. Yeah, there you are. Is this the first time we met? I don't recognize that username.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we met.
You one of the dirt dudes?
Yeah.
Welcome to the madhouse. I'm our I don't know if you know, I'm the asphalt setup builder for the team.
Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, I just paid Aiden at 25, so now I guess I'm officially a house guy.
Yeah, for dirt. That dirt team's been building up quick. We've been having trouble recruiting asphalt guys.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not shitting on asphalt by no means, but I just feel, I don't know, like dirt. I don't even know. It's just a different fucking, like, ball game. I think more people.
I think
I don't know,
asphalt, you guys have like a really strong hosted scene, right? Like, that's what most of your races
that's what I was
actually
getting to,
are.
Yeah.
Like, here we don't need a hosted scene because the officials are always fully populated, multiple splits.
Right.
It's more,
Yeah, our
it's
officials
more
aren't at
populated.
all. I ran a UMP mod at Weed Sport, and by race time, like the actual session, we had 3 people for the AMA.
That sounds about right, yeah. Asphalt, even the most unpopular series, you'll get at least a full split. Like it,
Yeah.
I had, I'm a night owl. I had a race at 1 a.m. last night, and it had like 27 people in it at Bristol for the Next Gen. And the Next Gen isn't even the most popular. The Trucks and Xfinity tend to pull more people. But even then, we had a full, pretty much a full race.
Yeah, I've tried asphalt a couple times, just ain't my cup of tea. I'm just
They're-
dirt guys, that's all I'm gonna stick to.
They're similar but different.
Yeah, for sure.
But nah, you dirt guys have been doing pretty well so far from what I can see. Getting nice and populated.
It's only fun when there's actually
You hear me?
places you can go to. Everything's already closed. This is fun.
Yeah. By the
That's
way,
the thing. There will be a lot of
there-
hosted, but most of them are closed or private. It's hard to fucking qualifying races.
Just don't run into it again, man. Even getting practice laps in at Bristol is impossible. I'm sure you guys have this problem too, but people are idiots.
Oh yeah.
By the way, hope you don't mind, but you are technically on stream right now. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll clean it up.
Oh, I'm not worried about language. It's just a so you don't get surprised later when your voice ends up on like a VOD.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I appreciate letting me know.
I've actually got the profanity stuff turned on. Like this way they know, hey, there's language in this because it's NASCAR. We're rough and tumble.
Gotcha.
Well, it's good meeting you. Oh, it's time for the race. If you want to, I would appreciate the view if you want to hop on the stream itself and see what I'm actually doing. I can't stream to Discord and to Twitch at the same time. It newts my bandwidth if I do that. All right, let's see what split I end up in.
What's your user?
If you look in the broadcast channel, I actually just posted the link directly there. This way you don't have to type anything manually.
True. Fair enough.
So, what dirt cars do you race? I know the big ones for seem to be the DLM Pros. Is that like the main one for you?
The DLM Pros and the UMP Modifieds are huge.
I tried a couple of dirt races, and man, I can't get y'all steering figured out.
Yeah, it's a different ball game. You gotta drive these things complete opposite of an asphalt car. Like you're turning left in, and then I mean essentially asphalt. You know, you counter steer a little bit to the right, but this thing is like you're left, right, 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 left, left, right. You know, the whole time.
Mm-hmm. You're counter steering pretty heavily in those cars.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have like a string from your steering wheel to your pedals, like smoothness.
I actually like this next gen. You don't really do a lot of counter steering. Most of what we do is we roll the throttle a lot. We'll roll the throttle and we'll control brake in to get most of our steering done.
That's why I suck at asphalt, because I'm a all-out kind of guy.
You sound like Dustin.
Inside. Clear.
I'm of everyone here. I'm a fairly conservative driver. I try to be consistent and clean and just exist until the end, which is where I've seen most of my success. But I've run into a bit of a problem. I was actually explaining it earlier on the stream, where I've spent months learning to build these setups, which is why I'm the house builder now for our asphalt. Like I know how to read the telemetry and I know how to make the adjustments.
Right.
But I've run into a problem now where the car is fast enough and consistent enough that I'm always racing people hard. And apparently it's gotten to the point where I guess I'm just spooking people or force them to overdrive, because I have been involved in so many wrecks where I am not the one at fault.
Yeah, so it goes all around. Like if you, so obviously you got mirrors in this game, right? In real life, on dirt cars, you don't have mirrors, but on this game, you can essentially just drive really hard next to somebody, and they're gonna see you in their mirror, because you know you look in your mirror too, obviously, and they're gonna start overdriving or underdriving. It's real easy to get somebody to mess up just by being in the mirror.
That sounds great in theory until they mess up into you.
Exactly, yeah. But 9 times out of 10, especially in the dirt scene, you can set a guy up to fail, and then if he does fail, you do what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? It's all about setting the car, or setting the person up that's looking in the mirror.
I'm the number 20 car in this, so I'm once again middle of my split. I was the number 33 car on Wednesday. Had one of the fastest cars in the field. Rallied my way to the top 10. Someone cut me off, wrecked us both, and then with 2 minutes of damage, I ended up finishing top 10. Anyway, so that was an odyssey of a race. Hoping for something just a little bit better tonight. We'll go with Q neutral. It's not that hot.
Oh, I just smoked the wall.
I was hoping Dylan would join me for the NiS tonight, but he does not seem to be here right now.
Oh Lord! I just jumped the wall.
Green's out. Green flag.
Okay, cannot do that. I guess it's a little too hot to pull that trick off. That's good to know. Unfortunately, that burned one of my laps. I've had really bad luck qualifying the car in NiS this week. The damn thing is just so spinny on certain track conditions.
Watch. You're running cup cars?
Yep, next gens.
One more lap.
Nice.
This isn't going to be a very good qualifying lap. I didn't get my launch.
My ears are itching.
Yeah, really tight. That's a terrible lap, 14.7. And it's still enough for 10th, even though I missed my launch point and I missed my first corner's braking point.
About to run this race out of Swago. This track is treacherous.
Yeah, we're at Bristol on the pavement side this week, and it's always a mess. The only track worse than Bristol for being messy is Martinsville.
Right.
Ugh. Man, Twitch does not update my viewers properly. Like, I know for a fact I've got 1 or 2 people watching right now, and it still tells me I've only got the 1.
Yeah, that's all. I use TikTok Live.
I'm just resistant to using TikTok in general, but I might expand to it eventually.
Yeah, it works pretty good. I mean, it works pretty good for me, I think.
Really, the only
It's
reason I
best.
stream is to get the word out about the setup shop. Honestly,
Right, yeah. That's fair.
but I stream my NiS races. I stream Mondays. I do a B and C class race, the truck, then the Xfinity, and then Saturday, assuming I make the race, I stream the FL. I'm part of the FLCC. I don't know if you know what that is, being a dirt guy. Full length cup challenge.
No.
It's exactly what the name says.
Yeah.
Full season, full length races with stage cautions and everything. All the full point system. It's essentially
Jesus.
the Coat Series without being the Coat Series.
Yeah.
It's competitive. Guess what the average strength of field of that race session normally is?
Probably gets like 7K.
Okay, not that high. Though we do have several 7K guys in there. The average strength of
okay.
field tends to be over 4,000.
Yeah.
With 45 cars on track.
That's rough.
A top 25 finish in most races will be kind of a mediocre finish. If you get a top 25 in that series, it's like, okay, that was a good day. Like, I finished 22nd at Darlington. I'm like, okay, that was good. I'm happy with that. Like, I'm actually unironically happy with that finish. I shouldn't have even bothered qualifying. I recognize several of the names in here. I would imagine that's even more true for the dirt side, being that it's smaller. Like in this session alone, there's 37 cars in here, and I recognize at least 2 or 3 of the names.
Oh yeah, I recognize people all the time too. You kind of race around the same people all the time.
Our pole sitter's going to win this race. He's the one who stole Darlington from me last week after I had 2. I had the win twice, man. I had fuel strategy locked down and was on to win the race by like several seconds. Caution comes out. Okay, whatever. I still have a really good restart position. I get the car back out front. I save my tires better than everyone else since I have the lead. There's like 8 laps to go. 2 people wreck, but it's Darlington, so it doesn't ring out of caution until they're on the apron. The first guy gets going just fine. Not a problem. Second dude tries to launch the car on hot tires that have just slid about a quarter of a mile, tries to launch the car straight in second and just spins it right back up across the track and then just sits there and brings out a caution. Dude, I was mad. I was seeing red. It's like I don't spam a bunch of little short races like a lot of people do to get like wins. So I haven't won a race in a few months because I do the NiS and I'll occasionally do an A or B class or C class race, which is like at least 100 laps normally. So they're long. A lot can happen. Winning is harder than in some random rookie street stock race.
Oh yeah.
I've been stuck at 10 wins for months. And that was the best chance I had. Like, I had it. If that race goes green, I win by several seconds. But no, that's not allowed.
Makes you feel any better? I was Ooh, there's a wall. I was leading this race a couple days ago. I walked away from the field. I'm talking like I could sit here and I could have a cup of tea off the gas and they still weren't catching me. So we ran all 34 laps of this feature, and of course we have a caution on the last lap.
That sounds
So
about right.
we take the restart. Second place gets an insane jump on me. I beat him into 1 and 2. Going into 3, he slides me. He hits the wall, makes me check up, and he drove away for the win on the last lap.
Rip. So you were also seeing red.
No, I was very upset. I crashed out. I threw a controller. I spilled a Dr. Pepper all over my floor. I took it that much to heart. Like, it sucked.
Yeah, I was. It's actually on VOD. I was not happy.
Yeah, that was the most mad I've ever been playing this game.
Because, like, especially, I'm in the mid 2Ks of iRating now. Like, the people here in general tend to be relatively quick, know what they're doing. Positioning yourself to win these races is not easy. Like, I had to plan that out. That was 170 some odd laps of Darlington. Not an easy track to drive. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it was a tough race. It wasn't 170, it was like 147. It was a long race, like almost a 2-hour race. And I was in the catbird seat for like the last 70 laps of it with my strategy.
Yeah.
Like, I had that race won. And then someone did something stupid and cost me. Again, that's my biggest gripe right now. I came from Forza, and I'm sure you know the memes about Forza racers, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, they suck.
I used to play it all the time.
So, when I came to iRace, I'm like, okay, I'm going to see a massive increase in the quality of racing. And I've seen a slight increase. Nowhere near what I was hoping to see. People,
Right.
like, oh,
Are you?
like, what just happened right there? I don't know if you saw that.
Top about 32.
No, I'm locked into my race. I have it playing beside me, though.
The 21, the Edward, that Squidward car, just plowed into the back of the 5 on the pace
What
laps.
do you want me to do? I was already slowed down.
He hit him going like 70 miles an hour. What do you mean? The base speed is like 40. Okay. Wow. That guy's a weapon. I'm familiar with him. I recognize that scheme a mile away.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
I never remember the name, but I recognize
Yes,
the
buddy.
scheme. He is a weapon. Great. He's in this race. That's not good. There's several people I look out for. I won't name names because I'm not that mean, but I recognize that car.
Pace car
All
is
right,
in.
pace start is in. I am not going to go hard early here.
Great.
Green's out. Green flag.
I just had the fastest lap in practice.
That's always a comforting feeling.
Yeah, I'm
Car
fucking
outside.
freaking pulling off.
Stay low.
I was
Full tires.
moving. Yeah, see, for instance, this hosted's about to start. There's only 4 people in here.
Right.
Low car down low.
Yeah, dirt's
Clear
smaller
outside.
because it's more niche.
1.83.
Oh, it's just this track. Nobody wants to race on this track.
Oh, yeah.
Car outside.
I'm just going to let people go by me for now if they want to. I am not worried. There are 250 laps here. This is a long race.
50.543. Outside.
Just going to run the bottom here, not wreck my tires.
Clear. Outside.
Is this a league or like a series that you get? selected
This is
for?
one of the official series. Oh, and that rear end damage
Oh,
just spun
okay.
that guy
Official.
out.
Reckon.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 2 car by.
But the 2 got by me there. No big deal. Yeah, this is actually one of the really cool series. It's the
Whoa!
rip. It's the eNascar NiS NASCAR iRacing series officials. Half-length races, though 4 of them run
Sorry,
full
guys,
length,
ever
like the
since
Coca-Cola 600 in a
Wheel
few
damage
leagues.
on the first
Will be the
lap.
full 400
Not
laps
even
at Charlotte.
the first lap. Wasn't
Is it a
handling
fixed setup
properly.
race?
Got loose.
This one's open. I'm a setup builder. Actually after yesterday, I am never driving pit setups again. Ever. The quality of driver in them just is terrible. Don't get me wrong. Open sets have their idiots too, but fit setup is a whole different level of unprepared to
I
drive the
feel like
car.
they just rely on the setup to work and they don't really just drive the car.
The thing about fit setups is people don't practice before the race. So in an open setup race, even if you buy a setup, you're still like you're paying money for it. You're still going to hop into a test session and run a few laps, right?
Yeah.
Like you at least have a passable knowledge of how the car drives. But in fits, people just jump in at the last second. They don't care, and then they wreck on turn lap 2 and kill like 10 people at once. It's terrible, especially at places here like Bristol where you're constantly having to apply a little bit of brake, like you're really having to time a good rhythm out to drive the track well. Yeah, people don't prepare enough at all, and then it costs them in the future, and it ends up costing others too. So I don't do fit setups. It also doesn't help that like I've learned how to read telemetry, and iRacing's baseline setups are not good. The ride heights are completely uneven and out of whack. The spring rates tend to be all sorts of stupid. The cars are built really tight. They burn off the tires super quick because the chassis is all out of whack. It's this next gen this week, and actually all 3 series felt terrible to start with. I think Garage 61 told me that there had been a total of over 200 computed changes by the time I made all my adjustments to get the car where it is now. But I love tinkering with them, so it's actually quite fun to build setups.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to build somewhat of a setup in the mods. I can set my real life modified up, just not in the game.
Despite being a sim, there are differences. Actually, quite a few differences.
That's exactly why. Yeah.
So you drive in real life then?
Oh yeah.
That's fun. That's awesome. That's another thing you need to do, Dirt Guys. It seems like the bulk of you actually do it in real life, at least to some extent as well.
Definitely. A lot, dude.
Just out of curiosity, how much does that modified cost?
Well, I don't have the bells and whistles or top-notch equipment. I'm running a 2013 chassis with hand-me-down parts from my stepdad. But if you were to go out and buy a brand new modified, it could be anywhere from 20 to 25, 26 grand.
About the same as a Legends car.
Yeah, of course mine was built, so it was. I don't know how much we spent on it together. We just wanted to get it going, and then just get the right parts as we go, right springs, right shocks, right setup. And we finally figured it out because I got a win last year, so we kept that setup on it and just kept running it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh. Oh, I'm just talking about like upgrades, getting the right shock package and all that stuff.
Yeah. It sounds like you have a bit more freedom to pick your parts than you do in than you do in Asphalt series.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of different manufacturers that make dirt equipment, and it's just about finding what you like, what works for you, because every dirt car will drive completely different. Every lap on dirt is completely different. So you just got to find something that fits the car all around. Especially tires, like prepping your tires is a huge thing in dirt. You can't just buy a tire and throw it on. You have to sit there, you have to grind it, sipe it, put holes in it, get it to grip.
Yeah, because you guys have no grip on the track itself, really.
Right. I mean, we have grip. We have mechanical grip in my class. A lot of mechanical grip.
The track changes much more slowly on the asphalt side of things here, and we're extremely reliant on like track temps, especially. So I have to really watch the weather for each series on my setups here, because like right now this feels pretty good at like this 93 degrees, and this would feel good for up until around about 100. But anything past 100 for this neutral setup, it'll actually start to kick really loose because there won't be as much grip on the track, and the rear will slip out. So then I'll have to go to my tight setup to drive at anything past 100, 105 degrees. And if this track temp gets down into the 80s, I actually have to go to my loose setup to drive because then it'll be too tight. So we're constantly chasing the weather conditions in these cars. Which it's really annoying because some weeks iRacing will have like the same track. Oh, he's gone. And across multiple like scheduled sessions, and the weather will be wildly different for each one. It's like great, cool. And now I get to build a car for multiple different with their types.
I don't really think I need to change my setup a whole bunch. There's only 3 people in my race.
Is that even enough to go? That wouldn't even be enough to go official, but you said it's a hosted.
No, it's official.
I know in asphalt
Somehow.
we need at least 6 for it to go official.
Huh. Apparently it's 3 for us. And I just hit the inside wall.
0.005.
Yep, I got wheel damage, I know.
Oof. That didn't take long.
I was trying to get to the bottom where it's fast, and I just smoked the wall. And I did it again, the same freaking corner. Neither of my laps are going to count.
Just don't do it in the actual race and you'll be okay. Ooh, I had a bit of
Only got 2 laps
bit of
qualifying,
frame
and I
lag
smoked
right
the
there.
wall
That
both
wasn't
times.
fun. I'm starting to get a little loose on exit here.
50.175 outside.
That 21 is a weapon.
Pisses me off.
He's threw a block on the 2.
I set the fastest lap of the session, and I hit the wall both times, so I'm starting last.
That sounds about right. Yeah, the straight qualifying conduct is a weird carryover from circuit racing.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I was multitasking.
I said that strict qualifying conduct is a kind of a funky carryover that we have to
Oh,
worry
yeah.
about from circuit racing.
Car inside. 55. Still there. They're inside. 50.153.
I'm up to 12th. Probably about where I'm going to hang out for now.
Well, the good news is this is just free I rating, so I'll take it.
076.
And that 21 car is just struggling.
Car inside. 50.254. Still there. They're
I'm behind,
inside.
thank God. I did not like being behind that guy. I'm actually running faster lap times than the leader right now.
0.388. 50.222. .188.
Trying to keep the tires on it. You have to be really careful at Bristol not to overdrive the corner. You'll burn the front tires off the car if you do.
275. Yellow flag
And there's a
out.
yellow.
Line up single file.
Where is it
The road
at?
closed.
Thanks, later.
Past the pipe car.
That'll be the first round of pit stops, I'm sure. That's a shame. I was actually starting to catch up to the people in front of me. Always when my long run strategy starts to come into play is when the caution comes out.
I don't know who that was, but what happened there? Did you get loose coming off the corner and then come across my nose?
I mean, you doored him into the wall like you did me.
I don't think I doored anybody.
Fucking
Car 20.
wrist hurts already.
No, you didn't door me.
There's still over
I
200
may have
laps to
done
go.
that.
The road is now open.
I get to do 500 laps tomorrow if I make my
I felt like I
FLCC
held
race.
my line, but I'm not sure. I didn't look at the replay.
A lot of fucking laps.
Yep. Bristol is a tough track
Yeah, let me know if that was my
in
bad.
terms of endurance.
If it was, I definitely apologize. I'll look at the switch after the race, if you need me to.
I mean, I got wheel damage when you doored me into the wall.
That 21 car has pretty bad nose damage when he rear-ended that dude under the pace
If
laps.
I doored you, I apologize, but I didn't think I doored anybody. Once again, I don't remember coming up on you.
3, 2, 1. Right here. Move it, move it. Line up single
I'll
file.
come out right where I came in, 11th. I should have lowered the rear a little bit. The back feels just a smidge slidey. But oh well, I'll just keep driving it light.
1 lap till we go green. Line up on the outside. Catch stop 6.
I just hit the
Go.
inside wall on lap 3.
Oh,
Get
great.
ready. Going green.
Apparently I'm 12th? Or 10th? I can't freaking tell. I'm in 10th. Yay, top 10.
Sorry, 7.
Hang on, we're not going green. Hang on, we're not going green.
17. I think that might have been net code from what I could tell. Yeah, I'm not sure. I held the line, the same line that the car behind me was running. And you were kind of coming up, but I think net
1
code
lap
might have
green.
got us together and couldn't get off each other.
Hang on, we're not going green. Hang on, we're not going green.
Yeah, man. Thanks for looking at it. I'll look at it after the race. I mean, it's my fault. Didn't want that to happen.
Who's ever stopped on the racetrack, you got to keep it moving. You can't just be stopped. You're delaying the green.
And there was a lot of cars that had to pass other cars. And they didn't know yet. I'll delay it every time.
About to lap the only other car in the session.
Huh?
I'm about to lap the only other car in this session.
Jeez. The other two just not start?
1 lap till we go green.
I don't know where they went, but they're not in here.
Get
I
ready.
thought they
Going
started.
green.
And that's when I count towards top 5s for both of you too.
Pretty sure, yeah. If I lap him, he should go back to 3rd place, or down to 3rd place, since I put 2 positions on him.
Right. Alright.
He's actually running away from me now. What is going on? My left front just finally break off? Oh, I got him, never mind.
Alright, here we go. Another green flag run, please. Oh, that was fun.
Green, green, green. You're in the top 10. The leader just did a 47.85. 4. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. 44.262. Stay high. Still there. Clear, clear. 50.579. Car outside. 40.87.
She just gave me the bumper. And then lost it. Dumbass. And, oh, he's killed.
Yellow, yellow. Line up single file. The road is closed.
Wow. Oh, that's a clip to save. Jeez. Dude gives me a bumper on the exit of a corner and then immediately loses it above
You
me and
deserve
causes an
that
absolutely
wreck.
ginormous wreck.
Alright.
I hope
By
that
the
was
way,
worth it there, buddy.
I was holding the brake. It just, the wheel damage just kept me going everywhere. So I'm sorry for everyone that got involved in my tail end of that.
Someone else just joined too. Who here?
Don't worry, 26. I'm gonna remember lap 45.
Oh, I'm running the NIS, Dylan.
Ah, shit. I missed it.
Yep.
Pit road is now
That's
open.
alright, I'm streaming it. Someone just tried to kill
I
me.
checked up for the car spinning and I
Too
got
bad you
out.
won't
That's not
see it.
surprising.
Too bad you won't see it on the replay.
Get them passed on the outside.
I'm running UMP mods out of Swago.
Let the 5.
21 go, 21 go, 21 go. I can't hit the
Nice.
go, 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 go.
I haven't ran there yet.
27 Arca braked me. 26.
I don't really like that truck.
recommended yellow.
I don't either, but I'm just trying to get my rating back up.
18,
Ah,
I can't
yeah.
hit
I hemorrhaged almost
I wasn't-
200 die rating last night, by the way.
I was A class, now I'm B class.
I couldn't come
I had a
in.
rough week of iRacing
21 was
a couple
fine.
weeks ago.
I said 21 go, 21 go, 21 go, 21 go.
You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it definitely didn't tell me.
I'm
to
in
really
mid 2K purgatory.
Fair enough. It told me 21 go, 21 go, 21 go, 21 go.
I'm just trying to finish the race without any X's.
Where's the 23 car?
Oh, fuck.
Pass that 2.
I
And
just
now
said
the
that.
2
now I'm-
car that nearly wrecked me just now. Too bad you didn't sign in like
Place.
5 minutes earlier, Dylan. You would have seen an attempt on my life.
I shouldn't
That
say anything about
immediately
X's.
resulted
So you're
in
behind the
a
pace car?
huge wreck. I'm
Yep.
gonna save that clip.
Behind the leader that's behind the base car.
I got a 2X right after I said that.
Ah,
10-4, tell me to let you die, so I take it I'm going
Well,
a lap
let's,
down.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna shut up.
Hang on, we're not going green. Hang on, we're not going green. Pit road is closed.
Guys, I'm stopped low on the backstretch. For people coming off pit road, I'm stopped low on the backstretch.
This field is struggling to get itself organized under pacing.
you actually just set your fastest lap right there?
We actually had a long
Game
run
dude's
earlier.
bugging out. Oh. Shit's just bugging out.
Yeah, it's not going to have any of that information saved since you weren't in the session. No, my
Oh,
fastest is a
that's
14.7. I have not been pushing it. I had a bit of an epiphany last night after getting off.
Sorry
I think
about that,
because I've gotten better at building these setups and my cars are faster, I've just been racing people too hard. And that's been causing them to make mistakes around me.
Get ready. Going green.
So
You
tonight,
guys are getting scared.
I'm trying to back it down a bit more, but that 2 car nearly killed me and then killed the field. So it's like, well, okay. Do I just need to exist in 33rd for the entire race until we have like 20 to go or something? Is that what I'm hearing?
Sorry about that, close to close.
It's like people cannot keep their cars together around me. It's
I got a
ridiculous.
second in front of you here, buddy.
Nope. Fucking Johnny's leading.
No surprises there. He's been fast all day.
Pace cars in.
He's been fast all week.
Green flag.
Guy wins everything. Wins trucks, wins freaking cup cars.
47.117. Inside. 43.947. Clear, clear. Still
2
there.
laps to go.
Still there. 50.
Oh, that's dangerous in front of me.
3. 55. Still there.
Ooh, it's slick.
40.80.
It's slicked off.
Stay high.
How the hell did I get a 4X?
Low car down low. Clear,
Are
clear.
you kidding?
Inside. Clear, clear. Go high. Outside.
There's nobody around me.
7, 9, 8. Stay low. Still there.
That Phantom 4X.
Clear.
That's been a problem all week.
Yeah, that's just
Somebody-
iRacing in general now.
Somebody's got to be like blinking or something. I got a 6?
You okay, Caleb?
Yeah,
No.
Sorry about that, bud.
That's frustrating.
14.6.
The lead
No big
is
deal.
14.
As long as you're okay.
6, 5, 6.
Ooh.
5, 6. Outside. Clear outside.
Wait. Dude, what? I only got a 2.
8, 7, 4.
What is going on? was about to say, because I was like, there was nobody around me. I don't know why.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Keep on the brake, keep on the brake.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
So we don't
Get
take
off the
nothing.
track.
Pit road is closed.
Or just stay here. Come on, car, turn. Get off the track. Really? For God's sake, I'm on all teams. I never even changed it to drivers. Brother, did I come down on you there, sir?
22, chop.
No, he said sorry. I know him.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with
I'll
him.
watch.
Did, I don't
So
know.
I've been in a couple of his races.
Toss the pipe, chop.
Nope. He came up India.